Which actors will appear in Expendables 4 and which ones won't? Are there spin-offs in the works for the Expendables? And will this be Stallone's final Expendables movie? Welcome to CineSqueeze, and today we're covering the top 10 facts about Expendables 4. Number 10. Bigger than before. With the Expendables films being fully loaded action films, it's fitting that they have a big presence in the theater. The fourth Expendables movie will be the first to take advantage of IMAX screens. That's a big deal for this series, and not just because it'll be playing on bigger screens. How much of the film was shot on IMAX cameras, we can't say for sure yet. Still, fans of the action franchise will most likely be pleased with the fourth entry getting a high-quality IMAX experience. Number 9. Without Willis. Among the stars who have popped up in the Expendables has been Bruce Willis. Well known for his die-hard movies, Willis was a welcome addition to these movies, even if he wasn't as present as other actors. He would have been given a bigger role when there was talk of turning him into a villain for Expendables 4. However, these plans were ditched when Willis retired from acting in 2022 due to his aphasia. Number 8. Ensemble Tardies. The Expendables 4 will find Stallone and Statham appearing alongside 50 Cent and Dolph Lundgren, reprising their roles. Not present, however, are a handful of notable names. Terry Crews, Jet Li, and Arnold Schwarzenegger will not be returning for this film. So, if you were hoping to see more of Crews' bombastic personality, Li's fast moves, or Arnold's smirk for the camera, you won't find it in Expendables 4. That being said, there is speculation that some surprise cameos may pop up in the film. Number 7. A new director. The Expendables 4, much like the previous films, will have a new director at the helm. For this entry, director Scott Wagg will step up to direct this explosive action picture. Scott has a history of working on exciting films like 2012's Navy SEAL film Act of Valor and 2014's high-octane racing picture Need for Speed. His most recent film also came out this year, entitled Hidden Strike, starring Jackie Chan and John Cena. Considering both of these actors are older action stars, Scott should be a solid fit for directing an Expendables movie. Number 6. A late date. The fourth Expendables film has been in the works for a few years. The script was completed in 2020 and filming would have begun later that year. But when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, production was paused. This pushed back the expected release date of sometime in 2021. The production was also held back by the actors taking on other projects during this time. But Stallone stuck with the film, and it's finally seeing the light of day in 2023. Number 5. Possible spin-offs. In addition to continuing the tale of the Expendables, spin-offs of this concept have been considered. One of the more intriguing options considered was a gender-swapped version of the same movie. The proposed spin-off would have been called The Expendables and starred an all-women cast. Another spin-off considered would have been a Christmas-themed film starring Jason Statham. Those projects seemed to be shelved in place of Expendables 4. That being said, there's still time to take this franchise in new directions. Number 4. A matter of ratings. The Expendables film series comes loaded with violence. We'd expect no less from the action franchise. However, the films have not always been as violent as they could be. The third Expendables movie was rated PG-13, and Sylvester Stallone didn't approve of this. His film complied with this rating so that the movie could be more mainstream. Thankfully, Stallone vowed after Expendables 3 that the sequel wouldn't be kneecapped. And he's right. The Expendables 4 will be rated R. Number 3. Statham and Stallone. One of the most eager members of the cast has been Jason Statham. Having grown up watching action movies starring Sylvester Stallone, he considers each chance to work the action icon a real treat. Statham enjoyed being directed by Stallone as much as he loves acting alongside him. For such a friendship, Statham has stated that he'll do as many Expendable movies as Stallone wants to make. Number 2. A farewell to Stallone. Sylvester Stallone is an aged action actor. He's not only been making action movies for a long time, but also starring in the Expendables movies for a long time. The first Expendables movie came out way back in 2010. Having returned to this film several times, he's also reprised his other characters of Rocky and Rambo, giving them both send-offs. Now, it's time for his Expendables character to bow out as well. Stallone confirmed that Expendables 4 will be the final time he'll play Barney Ross. Will the character be killed off? We'll just have to wait and see. Number 1. Almost Jack. The Expendables movies have been known for featuring all-star casts. For the fourth film, Stallone had a great idea for the villain. His first choice would be to cast Jack Nicholson. It would have been perfect casting, in line with the film's theme of old actors. Sadly, Jack didn't accept, and his place for the villain is Iko Uwais, playing a terrorist mastermind by the name of Suharto Rahmat. He'll probably do a fine job, but let's face it, Jack Nicholson would have been a major surprise for such a film. So, what did you think of our list? Did you learn anything new? Were there any facts we missed? Should we have talked more about 50 Cent? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more movie lists. Thanks for watching.